Healthy body, healthy mind, healthy spirit. Many people don't realize this, but you can actually get all the nutrients that your body needs from your greens, from your veggies, and from just eating fruits and vegetables. You don't have to consume meat or dairy or take any other type of supplement to get the amount of proper nutrients that your body needs. It's good for the environment, the animals, your body, mind, body, spirit, all of the above. This recipe is a win-win for everybody. I recommend eating this dish for lunch or dinner or after a really long workout to really refill your body. I've been eating this salad nonstop recently, which is just really one of my really easy go-tos. It's also a bit more savory and heavy to really satisfy your cravings and to absolutely make all of your taste buds explode. I'm going to keep things simple and easy today by sharing with you what I call an epic salad. I thought it would be cool to share with you all what my current favorite lunch is, which is essentially this really big, amazing, nutritious, healthy, plant-based salad, which covers all the bases, in my opinion, for what a really health-promoting, whole foods meal is. And if you're trying to keep any health goals in 2018, this meal is a great dish to have in your arsenal and lying around in your fridge when you're hungry and you don't know what to eat. And with all this being said, I hope you're excited to eat because this dish is so delicious. So, like any other salad, we're going to have some greens. For this recipe, we have some romaine lettuce, which I currently have already pre-cut and washed. And then you're going to have another form of greens. For this recipe, I'm going to be using spinach, which sometimes instead of spinach, I'll sometimes substitute for arugula or kale. And then for this recipe, we're going to have some quinoa, which I just bought cut because I was a little lazy. And then we're going to have some avocado, of course, some purple cabbage, which I'll talk more on later, some garbanzo beans, which you can use from the can, or sometimes I cook it in the Instant Pot. And then you're going to have some hummus and some salsa. I'm not much of a dressing person, so if you're a dressing person, definitely hit up the dressings. And then some optional ingredients are turmeric. I use about a spoon of this. And then some nutritional yeast, which is so yummy. And I just also wanted to point out that this is just a template. All this food here, it doesn't mean that it's set in stone and that this is what you have to use. This is a blank canvas for you to add in whatever you want, mix and match. Sometimes instead of garbanzo beans, I'll use black beans, and then like I said earlier, sometimes instead of spinach, I'll use arugula or kale, which is also good. And so this is really super to create, so now I'm just going to show you how to create it. So we're going to start with some lettuce. I'm just going to pour it in. And then I'm going to add some spinach. Going to add some purple cabbage. Some quinoa. Some avocado. And for this meal, I'm making this for my family tonight and myself. Normally I would just eat this by myself on my own. They're gonna have pizza, so I'll probably be the only one eating this, but they'll of course probably have some. And then we're gonna add some garbanzo beans, and then with this, basically you can just add however much quantity you prefer or like. I personally love a lot of garbanzo beans. So there's that. And then we're going to add some nooch. Just so good. If you haven't got this, you have to get it. It's so good. It's a great source of B12. And then I'm going to add some turmeric, which again is an optional ingredient. Just going to sprinkle it in. And then although I'm not a dressing person, my family is, so I'm not going to add the salsa or the hummus in right now. I'm just going to wait till I have my own bowl later. But as you can see, this was super easy to create, and I mean, look at this. Super yummy, super easy to make. But why is this my favorite lunch and what makes this salad so healthy? I have some notes here. So let's start with greens. Greens are an epic source of nitrates in the plant-based diet. A study by the Professional Heart found that nitrates are linked to lowering one's risk of cardiovascular disease and lowering blood pressure, as well as improving one's oxygen circulation and function throughout the body. Greens are also a great source of calcium, and they're actually a better bioavailable source of calcium than cow's milk, and have tons of micronutrients and minerals. Purple cabbage, great source of anthocyanins, which the U.S. Department of Agriculture has found to lower one's risk of cancer, improve brain health, and eye function. Quinoa and legumes are high in protein and have tons of amazing properties. Legumes are also a great source of iron and folate, which I try to eat at every meal. There's a research study funded by the American Institute of Cancer, which determined that eating beans at every meal is a super important way to lower one's risk of cancer. And then we've got turmeric, which is a great DNA damage repair source. So if you're trying to look for a new lunch food, I highly recommend beefing up your salad game, because this is something that I have incorporated into my days for the past months for lunch. And when eating this, I feel the benefits, and I know that when I eat this, not only is it going to improve my health, but it's also going to make me a better person. And again, I mean, look at this. So many plants never looked good in one place. It has everything you need, and go eat more plants. Thank you.